Welcome back to this podcast of today. And I just want to start by addressing that this is actually the third time I'm recording this podcast. like, you know how I always start, like in the beginning with actually confirming that, okay, this podcast is basically just going to take like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I end up speaking for like maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Well, I did that for the first time. I was using these motherfuckers again. I thought I'd resetted them or whatever. I work at Apple, nigga, but I still can't figure out what the fuck is going on with these things. So it turned out to be that the sound was shit, but at least that was five. I think that was 10 minutes. I was like, ah, fuck it, let me redo that one because I wanted to do some studying, but I figured out I'll do it tomorrow because tomorrow I'm off. Right now I'm a little bit tired. I'm just gonna relax, and tomorrow I'll just try to study the whole day, and that's the plan. But anyway, so I fucked up, and then I started recording, right, using the old school cables. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting into it at a certain point. I was on a I was on the right vibration, like I was exactly where I needed to be, and my battery just died. My battery just died, and this one was even worse because I was talking for fucking 35 minutes and I was getting into it. I was getting into this and that. I was popping, motherfucker. I was blasting. I think probably half of the shit which I said, there's no way I can actually re-say that again because, like I said, it's always about vibrations. Once you're in it, you start saying things and you cannot re-say these things. And I never have like what you call that. I never have notes with me, as you have noticed, because I can just speak freely on these subjects, and I feel like I've accumulated enough knowledge on a couple of these subjects to actually just talk freely without having notes or whatever or guidelines, because we can just flow. Like I told you before, I'm like H2O. I'm like water. I just flow. I go with it, and I really love talking about this, and I just hope that people can listen to me, and people who need help can pick whatever they want, what kind of information, and use it to help themselves. So before we start, okay. So today I want to talk to y'all about a very important subject, and today, fucking hell. Okay, but we definitely back, and today I want to discuss about basically the message of today is for men, and today I want to talk about sex and sexual energy, and how you can actually harness that energy, and use it um, for whatever you want to use it. And I know that there is definitely a couple of people who don't believe in it, and they probably like, ah, nah, that's fake, whatever. I don't believe in that, nigga. Stop capping. I get it. It's cool. Um, but I'll explain to you in a bit. But before we go any further, before we progress, I just want to start by addressing that I lost a couple of followers again. I love saying that. I love saying this type of things because every time something happens, I keep proving myself right that people would rather, spend their time just aimlessly scrolling on Instagram, liking weird things, liking weird photos, liking weird funny short films. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter if that helps you progress in life. Do your thing. And I'm not here to confront anyone, but I'm just here to confront you with the facts, because people would not rather listen to someone who wants to help other people, giving them information on important things, but they would rather spend their life aimlessly scrolling at weird posts. And yeah, good luck with wasting your life and wasting your time. Um, yeah, you only have one life, so use it wisely. And as I also mentioned before, like, you need to start replacing the word fucking time for life, because if you are wasting your time aimlessly scrolling at these weird things, you're wasting your life basically, because that fucking 50 minutes, even though it's just 50 minutes or 20 minutes, trust me, brother or sister, you ain't never getting that time back. And that's what I really need you to understand. I need that to penetrate through your thick skull. Process that for a second. Time is life. If there's anything which you can buy in life, that is time. You can buy a Lamborghini, you can buy a new house, you can even buy a girlfriend if you wanted to. But time and life, you cannot buy that. It's priceless. That's all I gotta say. Um, Even if you have 25 billion in your bank account, you can still die today or tomorrow. And guess what? You leave all that money behind. So time is life, bro. Use it wisely. Anyway, sexual energy. I love talking about this. I love talking about this. Um, so ladies, today I won't be, I won't be coming through your way because I'm a man, so I'm speaking from a man's experience, a man's point of view. I have no idea how it works with the ladies, although I'm assuming that it might possibly be a little bit of the same, but I'm not quite sure since I'm speaking from experience. So this one is just basically based for men and based on men, I should actually say. So, men, sex. Let's start from the beginning, yeah. So, what is sex actually? So, sex is exactly, I don't have to explain because you know what sex is. Intercourse, right? Yeah, we know. But what is sex actually meant for? Like, what's the main purpose for sex? Oh, guys, you're so clever. Yes, reproduction, exactly. Reproduction. And you do know what the meaning of reproduction is, right? Exactly. So, which means that there is a lot of energy which is being transported from one person to the other in order to create a life form, right? And that's a baby. Um, so, if you spend your time with your left hand or your right hand, I don't know whether you're fucking both handed or not, but I'm suppose you're not big enough to go both handed. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. If you spend your time, beating your meat up and exploding all your energy in a fucking sock or a towel, um, you're wasting your energy. You're wasting your time. And there are ways you can actually uh, keep that energy inside of you, contain it, consume it, and eventually you might actually be able to use this energy through different processes. And I just want to let you know the basics, what you can do, what you shouldn't do, and also speaking from my own experience, I would love to give you some examples of how I actually put this in practice. And oh my god, man, this shit had me blasting off like a rocket, man. I went, I flew to fucking Mars, bro. I came back, bro. Sexual energy. I still got that energy on me, bro. Blasted off to fucking Pluto, bro. Came back again, bro. I still was filled up with the energy. And I need your motherfuckers to get on my level too, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, I'm gonna be harsh on this one. I'm gonna be harsh on men because you know what? I'm like I said, I'm speaking from experience. I used to be that person also before. I used to be, uh, let's say you're that person who is doing these type of things right now. I used to be in your shoes before. I used to be a ladies' man, if you know what I'm saying. I still am. Ain't nothing changed. Um, if you're still looking at me, if I wanted to, I could get girls. If I wanted to, I could, whatever. But let's not talk about it. You don't even know me like that. You don't even know how I be like. You don't even know how I was like before. I mean, maybe some of you know, and they were like, cool, we know about it. But anyway, that's the old me, man. Fuck that shit, man. I done dropped that shit, man. I'm on a whole new level, whole new frequencies, whole new vibration. Tune in, brother. Tune in too. You can tune in too, bro, if you wanted to. But yeah, you gotta take the time. And by the way, like, whilst I'm speaking, I want to apologize in advance if you get offended or something like that. I don't mean for you to get offended, but it's just that sometimes I speak really, really, really passionate about all these subjects, and this kind of like, I wouldn't even call it aggression, but it's more like a beast. This beast, when I start beasting these fucking subjects, I just I get a little bit aggressive and I get into it. Like I said before, if I start doing these things, I want to go 100%. I don't want to be sitting here like, okay, today we're going to be talking about. No, nigga, today we're going to be talking about energy, bro. You want to fucking, you want me to help you save up your energy, nigga, so you can release that energy bowl like you fucking Dragon Ball Z Goku, nigga? Yeah, I could help you. I could help you. But you got to open up. You got to start listening to this with an open mind, bro. Are you ready? Okay, cool. So I already explained to you about, what sex is. You already knew. But the only thing which you didn't know, the only aspect is that sex actually contains a lot of energy. Yeah? Once you start having sex with women, there's definitely amounts of energy which has been transmitted. It's either going through you, going to her, or vice versa, if you know what I'm saying. You probably don't know, that's why I'm here to explain this shit. But anyway, so that energy, it could also consist of maybe traumas. There's a whole bunch of shit which is included in this. Like, I can't go any super deep into it, but like I said, I will always tell you like a little bit of like the basic, like the foundation. And if you're interested in these subjects, I need you to do your own research, because however I interpret something is not the same way you're going to look at it and be like, oh, but no, it's all different. Everybody has a different interpretation on whatever it is. But the whole thing is that there is energy which is involved, which is being transmitted from one person to another. And that could also be like bad energy or good energy. It depends. It depends. But at the end of the day, if you have sex with a lot of women, men, that means that you are also, that connection is also putting in energy in you. That might also be traumas from this girl and also her past sex partners as well. You understand what I'm saying? That's why sex is actually such a powerful thing. And a lot of men and a lot of people and a lot of women as well, they underestimate the values of this energy which is being transmitted. And it could be good or bad at the same time. But what we do want is we want good energy, right? And the only way you can contain that good energy is to leave your energy where it's supposed to be without fucking spilling it. Without spending too much energy. Let's say we're gonna treat our testicles today, man, as like a sperm bank. Oh, bro, I'm a genius. It's like a bank, yeah. We're gonna treat it like a bank. So, what happens if I start with, let's say I start with a milli, yeah, a million. So let's say I start with a million right in the bank, yeah. That's the amount of energy I got, yeah. I start with a million, and I got a million. What am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna invest, right? Sounds logical. I need to invest in the millions so that I get 2 million. Out of 2 million, I might make maybe 3 million. You know what I'm saying? You keep adding it up, adding it up. At the end, you're just a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? You got too much money, bro. You out here, you flossing, nigga. You flexing. But it's different if you don't invest, but you just start spending and spending and spending and spending. You spend here, spend $1 there, you spend $1 there. At the end, the bank is gonna run out. You're gonna be empty, bro. You're gonna be empty. So, man, you'll be emptying the bank every night, bro. Motherfuckers be like, nah, nigga. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so nigga, nigga, do you tell your mom that shit, bro? Huh? Do you tell your mom that shit? You like, yeah, I hit one because I couldn't sleep. You better shut the fuck up. You just looking for an excuse to fucking beat your meat, huh? Like I said, most of y'all, you'd rather follow that girl from the gym. Yeah, we all know who. I ain't even snitching, bro. There's so many girls in the gym, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. You'd rather follow the girl from the gym who has an OnlyFans and beat your meat all night instead of just taking 20 minutes to listen to this helpful, educative, informative information which can actually help you broaden your mind, broaden your fucking consciousness, and take you to the higher level and of higher consciousness and become a better person and the best version of yourself. But you would rather follow her instead of following me and watching my videos, which are helpful, because that's the level you are on. And once you start understanding the levels, it will be too late. You'll be like, oh, this is what he meant. Yes, nigga, that's what I meant. But you're late. You're already late. But anyway, never mind. Um, in Dutch we say ieder zijn ding, huh? Like, I'm not even gonna translate that. If you're Dutch, you understood that. Uh, oh man, I love talking about this. So, if some of y'all still think that like the whole sexual energy and harnessing the energy is bullshit, I would just rather start by saying that like your dad, your father, after he, you know, in your mom. It's getting a little bit explicit, but come on, man. We already learned this at school. You should know about this. So your dad, after you and your mom, millions of sperm just went rushing through, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole race. It was a whole race. It was a race. Everybody wanted to finish first at the end. Yeah. You won the fucking stupid race. You won it. And I mean, how do you know? How can we fucking prove that you won? Because you're watching this goddamn video. If you wouldn't be watching this video, you wouldn't be here. Then you'd have lost the race, bro. You'd have ended up fucking getting flushed in the toilet, bro, or in a sock. Imagine how many times your sisters and your brothers got flushed in the toilet or got stuck on the fucking sock. I'm laughing because I know, bro. You can't. Come on, man. Imagine, bro. All your brothers and your sisters, your whole family, bro. Your whole connection, they were just in a fucking sock, bro. Like every night, bro. The possibilities, bro. Oh man, I'm dying. This subject is killing me, bro. It's like it's ultra killing me. But I'm all zen, man. I'm loving this. I'm loving talking about this. Just teaching people ways of healing themselves and finding themselves. So yeah. So we're talking about that, right? We're talking about how powerful that is. That you were the chosen one, whatever it is. Whether it was the divine one, whether it was God, or whether it was Allah who chose you to win that race, to win that race. Like Usain Bolt, he chose you because you're special. And trust me, bro, that's a whole lot of energy. That's a whole lot of vibrations. That race was huge. It wasn't nothing, bro. There's a reason why they brought you up here. And yeah, the funny thing is like my sensei, like the external guide who actually taught me all this, he said something really funny. It was like, we need you on this earth, but we don't want you on this earth just taking up the fucking air for nothing. We need the best version of you. And that really touched me because I knew from that moment, like, shit, I gotta step up my game. I can't be just using this free air for nothing. I gotta use this air for for a good reason, for a hella good reason. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm trying to contribute to the community, trying to help people, and especially men who are troubled, and especially men who haven't found themselves, especially men who still act and think like children at this moment. And with all due respect, I do not wish or want to offend anyone. That is by any means not my intention. And if you were offended, or if you are offended during this whole podcast, I am so sorry, because I do not mean to offend you. I honestly, I don't. I'm just being me, freedom of speech, and I always feel free. And I told you I'm passionate and I'm aggressive with it. I'm a beast. Anyway, so yeah, it's energy, bro. You're the chosen one. You need to do something with it. And a good example. Now I'm gonna tell you something, because a lot of y'all always say like seeing is believing and whatever, blah blah blah. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna put this motherfucker up, because so how I got into it, right, is like I was thinking of ways I can be the best version of myself. And when I was suffering from anxiety, I still remember I just remember telling myself that I needed someone. I needed someone from the opposite sex who could be there, to take care of me, to be with me, to show me that I am a good person and to show me that I am loved. But nigga, that ain't even true. That don't make no sense because you gotta love yourself first before you are able to love someone else. It doesn't work like that. You must be in love with yourself. You need to accept yourself the way you are, the way you were before, in order to love somebody else. That's the simple mathematics which is at hand. So 4 years. Now actually make it five now. It's been 5 years and I've still been single. I still haven't found the woman of my life, or the yeah, my soulmate. I would rather call it, because soulmate sounds more fancy. It sounds like we can vibrate on some some I don't know, some type of frequency where only the soul can connect, because that's what I really desire. um I don't want no ordinary chick, not anymore at least. So I'm cautious with that one. I'm cautious with my life, I'm cautious with my energy, and I'm cautious with whom I would love to share my heart with for the rest of my life. So anyway, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. My throat is a little bit dry and I don't feel like taking some water. Motherfucker. So anyway, an example time. So yeah, after like convincing myself, like, I need this, I finally found out that it was not true. None of it was true. Everything was just fake, and I knew that there were ways I could get around it. So I came through this thing, harnessing your sexual energy and how to become the better person, through containing your sexuality, and containing and maintaining your sexuality. There's a whole thing around it, because sleeping with so many different women does not bring up your masculinity. It does not make you a man. It does not make you the boss. It does not make you a beast. Nah, you're not a beast if you do that. Actually, it's exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite. That's not what we're trying to do as a beast or as the best in the game. No, that's exactly the opposite. Um, I mean, what are women looking for? Ask yourself that. Do you think as a man, do you think that your sister is looking for a fuckboy? I highly doubt that. Did you think your mom was looking for a fuckboy? Highly doubt that either. Do you think your aunt or your niece is looking for a fuckboy? Highly doubt that. Actually, how about we turn the question around? Um, would you like it if your mother or your sister or your niece or your aunt is dating a fuckboy and you know about it? And if you knew about it, what the fuck would you do? Nigga, we could pull up there, we'll beat the fuck out of him. Even though you're a fuckboy. So what does that make you? A hypocrite? I'm just getting into facts, man. And like I said, I don't want to offend anyone, but I just want you to think straight. All I want to do is I need people to start thinking. That's what I want. Once you start thinking, it will get the dice rolling. It will create this domino effect, which and causes effect. You know what I'm saying? Which will lead you to taking action. Unconsciously, even though you have no idea what you were doing, because you've heard this and it's stuck somewhere in your subconscious, you will start taking action. You start taking different steps, and that's all I need you to do. As simple as that. So anyway, what I did was, it was very easy. I decided that I was going to focus on myself. Yeah, I was going to focus on myself. I was going to attempt to become the best version of myself. Not even best. I wanted to become better and better each and every day. I wanted to work on towards becoming the best version of myself, and that meant that I had to I had to sacrifice a lot of things. As I've mentioned already before, I stopped with smoking weed. I stopped with smoking cigarettes. I stopped drinking alcohol. But that was just the beginning. That was just the tip of the iceberg. That wasn't even it. I was still, I needed to stop with one thing which I never thought I was addicted to it, but once you really start reflecting on your actions and how you act, and the things you crave the most, and the things you actually do for certain things, that's when you realize, like, okay, this is actually not good, or I really need to I really need to eliminate a few things. One of the reasons why I ended up eliminating women as well is because, like, I don't want to brag or anything, but I think that for me it was very easy to to come in contact with women. So it was just easy, and 9 of the 10 times I did not need to really put much effort. So it was easy, and I became accustomed to, having a girlfriend here, having a girlfriend there, blah blah blah, until I had my first real relationship, and we moved in together, and I fucked up a couple of things. I'm sorry about that. I did fuck up a couple of things, and we broke up. And since that last relationship, I never had another relationship again. It was just because I wasn't ready. I was looking for something which was really true, really true, and I never seemed to find it on my path because I was looking. I was looking way too much, and that just led me on the wrong path. But anyway, so I decided I was going to stop with women, and with stopping, I mean stopping, nigga. No halfway. So there is no masturbation. There is no looking at women. Real life, no on Instagram, no on websites or whatever. It's like completely eliminating the opposite sex. Completely. Like, if they try anything, if they try to look at me, if they try to look for contact, I will look the complete opposite side because I know temptation is everywhere. Like, even today, like, no, nah, not even like, ever since I started, it has been like, like, when we talk about energies, vibrations, and frequencies, the universe, like, you believe whatever you want to believe, whether you don't want to believe it, I really don't give a fuck, and I shall not repeat myself. If I said don't give a fuck, it's in my own context, but I do give a fuck a little bit, but not really, because I don't give a fuck. But so I believe that the universe, whatever it is, the universe can be anything, bro. It can be anything or everything. The universe is fucking huge. When we're talking about the universe, we're talking about listen, this is a fucking example, right? Earth. Look at me, I'm right here. I'm chilling in my own small little room. But oh my god, I like this. You see this? You see it? You see all those little dots, all those little whatever. See them as little planets. And the whole fucking thing is like a galaxy and a universe, whatever you call it. But what you're seeing, bro, is it's a glimpse. It's a glimpse of how big it is. It's a glimpse. People don't know. People are always doubting, and people don't want to believe. I mean, are you that ignorant? And now I'm just gonna be honest. I am gonna call you ignorant, because people who don't believe in aliens, okay, I get it. It's a little bit bizarre. Aliens, trying to think about it, but people who just think that, okay, humans, we're it, and the earth is the only thing. Come on, shut the fuck up, man. And now I get into my aggressiveness, because I'm also passionate about, skies, stars, the universe, the galaxies, and everything. I love doing research on those type of things, because I love just doing research in the unknown factors. And the unknown factors, that's where the answers are, bro. That's the mysteries. Once you know the answers to the unknown factors, you know the secrets, bro. Then you know everything. And the reason why we don't know everything is because we don't know the answers to these unknown factors. We don't know nothing. We think we know everything, bro. Just to fuck with your mind. It might actually be like, we might actually be living in a fucking simulation, bro. But you don't know shit, bro. You've watched The Matrix before. But because You don't know the unknown factors. You have no idea where the fuck you are, bro. We're probably living in a fucking program, nigga. We're just walking around and we're thinking we're owning shit, but we ain't. It's a fucking game. Think about it, bro. And you keep stressing on bullshit and you're living in a simulation. Motherfucker, get your facts together, bro. Broaden your fucking consciousness. Don't be so dull, bro. This thing is bigger than us. Everything is bigger than us. And you see, everything is so way much bigger than us. So I was talking about the universe and the galaxy. It's so fucking huge. The Earth, it's like a tiny little fucking what you call it, sand coral. Sand coral. I told you, man, my Dutch and my English be fucking each other up sometimes. I don't know. So let's just say it's like a little I don't know how to fucking say. It's like a little piece of sand, like a tiny sand. That's Earth, right? That's Earth. And then there's like millions of those tiny little fucking sand. It's like a whole desert. It's like a fucking desert. But bro, what do you think is on the other little fucking little sand corals? what you think just the humans, like, oh man, we are badass, man. We're the only ones who exist. That's why we are right here. We started building shit, and nigga, we're the only ones. Nigga, we can't even fly to see fucking other planets without making a fucking hassle out of it, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Humans haven't even evolved, bro. Like, we are nothing, bro. We need to evolve for us to understand like a lot of things. But anyway, so the galaxy is fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? My point was that there is something bigger than us. Whether it's God, whether it's a divine something, whether divine power, or Allah, whatever you want to call it. But there is something bigger. And that something bigger, it made it possible, or whatever, for all of this to be, to be here, to be available for us. Because if I can tell you one thing, my nigga, is that none of us could have made this possible. None of us, if you think about it, like from scratch, none of us would have been like, fuck, let's just build fucking universes, bro. Let's build a galaxy, bro. I want a planet right over there. Poof, planet. Bro, you gotta be out of your goddamn mind to think that humans are the only fucking species who who are living, bro. Trust me, this is way much bigger than us. And once you start doing your fucking research and you start understanding, and like I said, it's about opening and broadening your consciousness and understanding things. If you don't want to, you won't get those answers. You won't understand shit. If you are open for it, you start seeing things, you start hearing things, you start hearing signs which you're not there and stuff like that. But the true answers, bro, the true answers, like the real answers which we want, like, who made these happen, whatever, it still fucks up my mind, bro. Like every time when I think about it, like even right now, I get goosebumps, bro, because it's a weird concept, bro. Like it's scary. If you don't get scared by this question, then there's something wrong with you. You're not right in the head. If you're not scared by that concept, as in, where the fuck did we come from? Who created all this and all the other fucking planets and those universes and the other galaxies? Who created them? Who's controlling them? What the hell is happening? If that doesn't bother you and you can live your life normally, bro, you fucked. You fucked in the head. You have no... I don't know what's wrong with your imagination, but you need to start reading things and looking up into, like I say, a lot of people would rather, spend their time scrolling on Instagram, doing weird shit, liking girls' pictures, twerking on Instagram and stuff like that. And, do your thing, bro, do your thing. But there are way much more important things in life. And there are questions which still need to be answered. And I'm waiting for motherfuckers to give me answers. And I know that I'm going to die without actually not knowing. So that's why I started believing in the universe actually answering and talking to you. Because there's a divine power which is inside of you, yourself. Like I say, there's always this voice which you can... And when I say voice, guys, listen, I'm not a fucking psychopath, or I'm not going fucking crazy. Have you ever tried fasting? If you start fasting, you start hearing yourself clear. You understand things more clear. That's the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm fasting women. I'm fasting the most important and the hardest thing to fast on this planet Earth for a lot of men. That is women. And when it comes to women, I'm talking about the small little things. Looking at a woman in a sexual way, or having sexual thoughts, or having weird thoughts, I am fasting all that, which means that I am super neutral and my mind is super clear and I am clean as hell. I'm cleaner than the motherfucker. Me being that clean, it's sending me on a different frequency, and this frequency, as I told you, is being kind of like emitted throughout the universe. Motherfucker, listen clearly. It's being emitted throughout the universe, and guess what's the response of the universe? The universe starts to test me to see whether I am worthy enough for whatever test this is, because it's like a game, motherfucker. I've been talking about it. Super Mario. There are obstacles in the way. You overcome the obstacles, you get to the next level. That's how you progress in the game. That's how you progress in life. So what I've been noticing myself lately is that ladies they've been so attracted to me like a magnet, and they're looking for attention. But in my head, in my own head, I'm telling myself like, okay, I don't want this. I cannot let this happen. This is not what it's supposed to be. But then again, but then again, they start coming from different directions. Now they want to talk to me. Now they want to come close to me. I see them looking at me. They're looking at me even though I am not even looking at them. This is the universe which is testing me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works. Because I said, oh, I don't want this. I don't want to talk to women. I don't want to treat women like this. I don't want to look at women like this. Just remove women from me and let me focus on my goals. And I want to be able to understand myself way much better and to listen to myself way much better. So fasting will help me hear my inner me way much better, so I can become closer to the divine me, the pure, the clean me, without any weird shit which is going on through my head. And let me just check how much butter I have, because yeah, so I can hear myself way much better, and it's just way much clearer than ever. And it gets better and better. Like I said, you are sending out vibrations, right? So listen, it's everything is vibrations, guys. Do your fucking research. If you don't know that, I'm speaking to you. What is this? This is a vibration. It's voice, sound. It's all vibration. Do I vibration? You hear that? An explosion? It's a vibration. I can hear it here. I can hear it, the vibration, right? Here. But it's way there. It's way over there. It's a vibration. It's the same with your body. Your body sends vibrations, frequencies, bro. Like, fucking hell. So simple. But anyway, you see, I get mad now. I'm like, nigga, you don't know vibrations? Come on, nigga. So that's what they mean with vibing, bro. They say we're vibing, but they have no idea what they're talking about. They don't know. They're like, yeah, we vibing, nigga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're drinking, they're smoking, they're doing drugs. Yeah, we vibing, nigga. That's a vibe, yeah, but it's like a different kind of frequency vibe, you know. It's on a different frequency. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not the same. But so once you are committed to doing something, your body, it emits, or it sends a different it releases a different kind of vibration. And I'm not a scientist or whatever, but from what I've experienced, I think women might sound crazy. I know, but try it yourself. Try it. You try doing that for like at least like a week or 2 weeks. You will notice that women will start seeing you more, no matter what, because you don't want it and you are not focusing on it. They will start wanting you more because you're emitting a sort of like some kind of vibration. You get on a certain frequency, and women will feel that vibration and that frequency, and they will want what you have. Because at the end of the day, they always say you attract what you have, right? So if you are clean, if you are pure, and you have no bad thoughts, and you don't have any weird sexual thoughts about a girl, and you're not paying attention to her in that type of way, I mean, logically it does make sense that if she fancies you, that she will look at you in such a way that she might adore you, or she might want to communicate with you. Because a lot of men be like hyenas, man. Hey, what up, baby? What's up? Let me get your number. You know, they're so aggressive, and I'm aggressive in a different way, not like that. And what I'm trying to say is this shit does work, man. Like, and the universe will test you because once you say, oh, I'm committed, I'm not gonna do it. It's with everything, bro. It's not just with that. It's even with smoking. Once you say you're not gonna smoke, um, bro, wherever you're going to be going, you're going to be seeing people smoking and people offering you cigarettes. What the fuck do you think that is, bro? It's the universe which is testing you to see whether you're capable or not. But if you are capable, you will level up. You will level up, my nigga, for real. You will level up. And that's with the sex thing, man. And so this energy I've been getting, I think the hardest has been trying not to interact with girls because I do notice that they're looking at me and that they want something, you know. And I feel it nowadays as well. I feel it, like, even though I'm not looking, I can feel that she's looking at me. And back in the days I wouldn't, because I had to really look at her and get that connection and be like, oh, we're looking at each other. But I do feel like, oh, she's looking at me. And then in my head I'm like, oh, let me not look, let me look somewhere else, let me do whatever I'm doing, and then I continue. And every day I kind of like succeed into doing this daily, I feel like I'm getting way much stronger and I feel way much more masculine. I feel more manly as well, and I feel as if I'm getting better at this, and I feel like I'm becoming a much better man. And yeah, and I think if I were, I have a goal. I'm not gonna tell you how long I want to do this for, but honestly, I think if I'm honest, I have a certain goal, but I won't say it. But after I've reached the goal, I'll be like, yes, motherfucker, I did it. But I won't say it. But the way I'm feeling right now is like I would love to do it for the rest of my life. And with the rest of my life, I mean, until I meet that same person who might also be doing the same thing, and she is vibrating on the same frequency. And once you're vibrating on the same frequency, you will know that, and you know it's a match, and that's probably your soulmate. And then then it's over because we have found each other, and then she's not looking at other men, she's not doing whatever, I'm not doing whatever and doing whatever, we're just focusing on us two. That's how it's supposed to be. Those are vibrations, bro. Soulmate vibrations, bro. If your girl be looking at other men, whatever, she's sending weird vibrations to them. Men will look at that. Like, no wonder, like, women sometimes be sending also like fake vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's walking around with a titty half hanging out and stuff like that. You start looking at her, but and then she looks at you, blah blah blah, and then you approach her. She's like, "Oh, why are you coming here?" Don't talk to me, nigga. And then you just be like, what kind of vibrations are you sending though, bro? You're on the wrong frequency, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been talking about this before. Like you don't fucking open MTV to watch football, bro. You don't do that, bro. So you don't come there looking all half naked and you don't want that because you're sending a weird vibration. But they don't get it. But man, the only vibration they get is caused to through visuals. 9 out of the 10 times they look at her. Oh, she looks sexy. Oh, she's dressed like that. Oh, damn. And what do they think of? Sex. And they approach like a blind fucking whatever. So they approach. And what I'm trying to teach you is that if you contain that energy, and you're not blinded by your dick, which is telling you run after that, they will start coming to you. Maybe the universe is like, oh man, what happening? What's happening? Is he not? No, no, no. We need to feed him women. I don't know how it works, but that's how you will have actually more choices. It's like once you don't want it, once you're not looking for it, once you are not desperate, it will come to you. And I've been searching. Trust me, I've been going crazy. And now it's been like a couple of weeks and I've stopped, and the opportunities have been priceless. I could have, I could have, I could have, I trust me, my nigga. Like I said, yo, you don't know me like that. I could have, but I didn't, and I resisted that shit. And trust me, I let them know. I let them know directly through my vibe as well. Through my vibe, like I'm not interested. But back in the days, because you know me, I'm really talkative and I'm really open, and I start laughing, and there's this certain way I start talking, and this comes through self-reflection. And then I'll start speaking differently, and I start looking at her, and then I have like the I start looking at her like that, like, and I start biting my lips a little bit, and I'm smiling like this and that. But I don't do that anymore. Like, I let her know, like, in Dutch we call it zakelijk. Like, I like saying that, zakelijk. In Dutch we call it zakelijk. Like, it's formal. You know what I'm saying? The conversations are formal, and basically what I also do is what I've noticed, like, even when a couple they come to me and I see that the woman, she's paying, for example, like today I was in the shop, right, and I was just wearing short sleeves, and I was trying to explain something, and I was on the table leaning over, and I saw that the lady, she was looking at my triceps, and it's just, I'm just, like I said, I'm just observing what's happening so that I can reflect back on myself, how I acted in that situation, how I can act the next time to become a better person, the beast version of myself. And she was looking at me, and I could see that the whole time, and I could see that the man or the husband was looking at a wife like, are you really looking at him like that? But you didn't want no smoke because he's he didn't want no smoke, but I didn't want no smoke neither because I wasn't looking for no problem. But I can't help it that she is attracted to flesh. I can't help it. That's the whole point. And that's why I need people to start vibrating on different levels so that these things like flesh and whatever, that they don't matter no more. You know what I'm saying? That it's all about the inside. It's about the soul. It's about what's hidden inside the bigger picture. But anyway, I once I noticed that she was looking at me that way and that she was really interested and she wanted to talk to me so much during the conversation. I switched my position. I switched my stance, the way I was standing. I switched the way my neck was positioned because they were like standing right in front of me. And in the beginning, I was also looking a little bit towards her as well because she really wanted to speak. But then I switched and I gave the husband the main focus, and that's where my eyes were locked, and that's where I was looking. I did not care what she was looking at or what she was doing. I had already eliminated that as well. I was just focused on him. And once in a while she'd say something, I would get back to her, I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. And then I'll go back again to my main focus field, my main focus point, the one who I was giving my energy to and my vibrations. And I think that should really say a lot in that conversation. She should also understand, like, oh, okay, doesn't give a fuck, okay, whatever. Because women have a tendency of, I'm sorry, of doing something and they go, and then the way you react to that, that's how you start something or that's how you end something. But if you react in a neutral way, in a very much formal way, and you let her know, like, these are the vibrations and these are the boundaries, there won't be no going up or no going down. We're just right here. Trust me, man. That's how you beast the fuck up. That's how you become a man, bro. That's how you become the best version of yourselves. And at the end of the day, every woman is looking for a man who is like a beast. That's so ignorant. I wasn't pointing. Did I really point on myself? Who's like a beast? I'm so sorry, that came out wrong. But I want you to be a beast too as a man. And yeah, and one more example as well. Ever since I stopped, like, I don't fucking beat my meat in the fucking sock. I don't come on my fucking. I, oh man, now things getting explicit. But it's been hard for me. But trust me, what I'm getting in return is way much more than just a 2 minute. Like, it's funny because once you're done, you know what I'm saying, man. You know that once you're done, whether it's with a girl or you're alone, you got that moment of clarity, like when you just regret it. You just okay. And then the next thing you gotta do is, you gotta delete your fucking history, whatever you've been searching on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure everything clean. But your mind is telling you, like, you fucked up. You fucked up. You're like, and then you're like, I'll never do this again. This is the last time. Next day, you do the same thing. If you can relate, you're probably like, nigga, you're so right. We know you. I know you, man. I'm a man too. I know. Stop playing with me, nigga. Like I say, stop playing with me. y'all do these things and it's not healthy. You're wasting your energy, and no wonder why young men are getting so old quickly. No wonder why they're not healthy. No wonder why they don't have the power they need, because the energy is being depleted. You know what I'm saying? Um, One of the best examples I could give you is my music and my gym sessions. My gym sessions are blasting. They are off the charts. I've been growing like a fucking beast. It's crazy. Like I weigh 60 kilos, 60 kilograms, and the last time I deadlifted like 140. I told y'all before, like the last time I attempted this one, it was at least like 130, 135 kilograms. I tried lifting that shit up, and I ended up actually straining my back so bad that I was like in bed for like maybe 2 3 weeks. I couldn't train. Nigga, I was fucked up. But then ever since I started abstaining and I started focusing, because it's about the focus. It's about the focus and the energy. The energy you save. It's like a pre-workout, bro, but it's just way much better than pre-workout, because I also take pre-workout. So for me, it's like a double boost. Um, I go hard, bro. I go hard. So I lifted 140 kilograms, bro. That's like double my weight. I weigh 60, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, like for real, shut the fuck up, bro. If there's somebody who needs at least like a fucking pat on the fucking shoulder, bro, come give it to me, bro, because I did that shit. If I can do it, you can do it too. And then afterwards, the next day, like the next fucking day, bro, my back wasn't even, bro, I wasn't even recovered yet, bro. But I had so much energy. And then I went the next day, I was like, fuck it, I want to do the T-bar, bro. I don't know why I fucking did it. My max was 50, 60 kilograms. I don't remember how much it was exactly. But then you need to put like discs of 10 kilograms, otherwise it wouldn't be like the correct range of motion. Nigga, I put 90 on it. I think it was max. I couldn't put no more discs on it. I went 4 times on it, so I know that my one rep range is probably, it's probably higher than 90, because if I could do like 90 times 4, bro, come on, put at least 40 kilograms more, bro, and I'ma still fucking kill it. And I still feel like I'm getting stronger and stronger. The more I abstain, the more I'm focusing on myself, the more energy I'm saving, the more energy I can also use as well. And not just through strength as well, but the gains are also fucking amazing. Have been growing like crazy. Even my friend in the gym, Elias. I want to shout out to Elias. Elias, like he's like one of the most genuine people I've ever met in my whole life, and he's like a true example of, just be yourself and people will see you for the person you are. And honestly, man, like, I told you there was a difference between liking someone and loving someone. I really love this guy, to be honest. I love him. He's a legend. He's a little bit older than I am, but he's so genuine, and all of the time he's always himself. He's always talking to me in such a nice manner, and he's always honest. I don't think I've ever had an altercation with him. No, and he's like, whenever I'm around him, his energy is always so fucking good. And I appreciate people like that, genuine people. Exactly, a unique selling point. He has a unique selling point because he is a unique. He's not a clone. He's not a duplicate. Like I said before, I want people to be unique. Like, look at me. I'm becoming unique. I'm becoming myself. And you can also see that a lot of people are afraid of me being unique, because they expect me to be a follower, somebody who's just walking behind other people and doing the same old shit that everybody is doing. But once you become different, once you become unique, once you've seen your goal, once you've seen that you are bigger than what people expect of you, people get scared of you. People are scared of that. People get scared of hearing what is right. People get scared of hearing the truth, as I've mentioned before as well. Back in the days, I used to run away from the truth because I knew that's exactly what I needed to hear. It's the same with people now as well, because some of the times they do hear me speaking the truth, or it might not be all of it, but they might hear some glimpse of truth in it, and they just don't want to admit it, and they get scared of that, and I understand it. But yeah, man, be scared of whatever you want to be, but like I said, you have one life, and I'm trying to live this one life, really understanding what life is. And yeah, the the journey is long, but there is much more to life than, than what you think. So what I would advise you is, get your fucking head out of your ass and stop looking in that little box of yours. Open up, there is more. And that's what I did. And look at me now. I am spiritual, and I'm whatever you want to call it. I'm loving myself. I'm comfortable in my own clothes. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and I love what I'm doing. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm happy. I'm happy. I feel like I finally found myself. Before I was a whole different person, before I was just trying to be someone who I wasn't, and now I'm completely this guy who I'm actually supposed to be, and feels good. Feels good. So yeah, Elias. So Elias told me like he was like, this is how my fucking things are always so long my podcast, because I get lost in these stories because I love telling you things. So Elias, he was like, come. I came. He was like, bro. He was like, your body, it's good for competition. I was like, what do you mean for competition? And it's coming from a guy. I mean, you should look at his body, bro. This guy, he's always ripped, like literally. Even when Corona came and everything closed, we came back. I lost 2.5 kilos. I was skinny as hell. He was still looking ripped. Like ever since I've known him, he's been like the most ripped guy I've seen in the whole fucking gym. Like it's unbelievable that his physique is majestic. He's big, and I'm always also complimenting him like, oh bro, you have nice physique for real. You should do competitions. But no, you say no. You're good. You have a natural good body. You should do competitions. And I was like, oh really? And it's weird like him saying that, comparing himself to me and saying no, but I think your body is better because you're also natural. I mean, he's also natural, but he was like, yeah, because you're natural and everything is good and whatever. It was really weird, but also a very nice compliment, because keep in mind it's only been like 3 weeks or whatever. Before that, like I said, I lost 2.5 kilos, so I came in the gym. I was skinny as fuck. Um, but the mindset was different. What I was doing was different. I was moving different, on a different frequency, on a different vibration, and I've been doing different things. So the gains have been tremendous. And even I myself, I've been looking in the mirror with doubts. Like I've been saying, believe this and that, but for real, like sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm just like, if people think I'm actually on steroids, I actually wouldn't blame them, because I'm growing so fast. But it's just the whole mindset. Like I said, your body is a temple. Once everything is flowing, the energy is flowing endlessly, and it's flowing so nice in a harmonious way. Everything, it just adds up. They complement each other. You grow faster, you grow bigger, because the temple is being fed with the right fucking ingredients and nutrients. You understand what I'm saying? So trust me, guys, that energy, save that energy. Just save that energy. And with save that energy, like, you don't have to go like hardcore the way I'm doing it, because I'm going hardcore because if I want to reap the benefits, I want to reap the ultimate benefits. Like I said, I want to become a beast. So if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go 110%. I don't give a fuck, bro. Let Beyonce come right here, Rihanna. Let them get butt naked on my bed, nigga. I'm gonna look. I'll just continue this podcast like this. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. They could be right here in the back twerking on all that. Bro, I wouldn't even blink or even tend my neck for that, because that's how, that's how focused I am. That's the level I am, and I have bigger goals. Like I just want to try this for for a certain period of time. But when I say a certain period of time, you gotta believe me. Like I said, I have goals. I ain't talking about a week or 2 weeks, motherfucker. If you want to do something, you need consistency, and you gotta do it for a long time. It's the same with building muscle. I want to build this muscle as well. The muscle, which helps me like to see, okay, is she the one who's perfect for me, without this vision being altered by some sort of like, oh, but she's wearing this, or she must be, oh, but she's got, oh, but she, no, I want to look at women um, on a different level, on a different frequency, so I can really understand what is good for me and what is not. And like I said, once you're both vibing on the same frequency, you will fucking attract each other like magnets. And that's how the universe works. The universe will send that vibration out there. Someone will receive that vibration, and somehow you will be attracted like magnets. You will end up together, whether you like it or not. That's how you find your fucking soulmate. Thank you, fellas. It's been great. Long podcast. Don't masturbate.